Yoga for healing. Oh, I forgot the music. Enjoying this nice and quiet and hearing the birds. Hey Google, play handpan music on YouTube. Holy Spirit, divine, ancestors, guides, master teachers. What is it that we need to know? This card's want to slide out. Spiritual path. You have your wings and you're on your spiritual path. Your spiritual aspects are calling out to you for deeper nourishment and attention, reminding you that the physical is just one part of your existence. 1 second, please. Reminding you that the physical is just one part of your existence. This is a time to seek higher wisdom. Side note message 38. That's 11. That new path. We walk through the doors. Those 2 columns. The opening was there for you. You are alive and you're taking it. Giving birth. Number 8. You're healing, magical, gifted. Your existence is bringing life to the planet, of holding your higher vibration, maintaining your light. Something sacred is being born through you, whether through art, transformation, or life itself. You are giving form to the unseen. Honor the responsibility and let this new beginning take its first breath. Yes, Ashe. We are creating. We are giving birth. We are nurturing. We are not dimming our light. It's going to be more smooth sailing. If you've been relaxing, celebrating, cheering yourself of how you've made the correct choices, and although a lot of them may have been very hard, you made the correct choices and you stood firm. Now, smooth sailing. The waters are calm, and your journey should progress smoothly without major obstacles or disruptions. Those are a thing of the past. Of course, life is not perfect. We're still living in this 3D environment. The universe supports you as you flow effortlessly towards your destination. For some reason, I wanted to put an S at the end of that. Destinations. I'm picking up a lot of motion. There are no boundaries, no borders. You're free to go where and when and how you choose. But always choosing wisely, listening to your guides. Recognition. Number 9. That reminds me, I wrote these numbers down to help me to get even more deeper into these meanings of these numbers. Even the letters of your name is a code. They have different meanings, different letters. Number 9 is a humanitarian. You're doing something others see that also help them. Recognition. You're being seen. You're doing your work, your spiritual work, not the job, not the 9 to 5, but something you're giving birth to that you will have smooth sailing and gain recognition. This is about compassion and completion, and a higher purpose. That's what I didn't want to leave out with that number 9. That higher purpose. We have 10. That's a 1. Your new beginnings. This new thing that you're manifesting, creating. The world is taking notice of what you bring to the table, whether it comes in the form of awards, accolades, or praise. Let this be a reminder that you are capable of great things. And as far as those awards, accolades, and praise, I got a buttload of them. All spiritual. Because who needs it on a 3D piece of paper? A lot of these evil-sided warlocks that wanted to go deep, deep, deep into the dark side are finding that out. Because it's not what somebody else tells you. Oh, you're this. Oh, you the man. Oh, you the girl. Oh, you this. You the baddie. That don't mean shit. So you better recognize. The recognition comes from a higher source. A source that's unseen. But is gathering lots of pictures, memories. This is giving me like a family armor. Lineage. You'll be recognized by those even in your family that may not say anything. You're leaving a lineage. You're creating, giving birth to it right now. Or on the verge of it. Do it. Miraculous luck, number 7. And look at how that light is shining. Oh, I made my crown fall. That's okay. It's only a 3D plastic one. Oh. Fate smiles upon you, and so do the fays, aligning the stars to open a path of unexpected fortune. This moment is a gift, a reminder that even in the darkest times, the universe can send sudden blessings. And this is what we were talking about as this system crumbles and those that work for it in the dark, forgetting that we were created in the dark, and that's where we do our best creations. Yes, in solitude. Without anyone patting us on the back, without working in a group. None other than those in our spiritual team. Aligning, having the same vision of those in the community. Number 3. Groups. Alignment. Pathways. Connections. That honeycomb. That beehive. Yeah. Not everyone will understand your calling, but your people will. Seek those who speak your soul's language and create a circle where you are valued and supported. Even if that circle will start with me, myself, and I. There are more. There are many of us. We're just all spread throughout this grid, holding that light, creating new. And we have smooth sailing. And it is being recognized by the Creator, Prime Creator, and our ancestors and spirit guides. And when I say ancestors and spirit guides, I'm talking of like the Egyptian, the Olmec, the Indians that, not native, the Indians that walked before me, that have the same blood. What is this giving birth? Limitless. You see that shaped like an egg? And we have 39, that's 12. That's a 3. 3 has been coming up a lot. We know that is groups, that's more than 2. That is working together in progress with the 3 of Wands. That number 3. Limitless. In this new beginning, your foresight. This is your invitation to think bigger, dream bigger. The world has placed limits on what's possible. Now it's time to see for yourself what's beyond them. Ashe, ashe, ashe. We are giving birth, we are creating, and we are limitless. And we don't need a pill for it. Ashe. Divine is so close with us right now. Celebrating with us for our lineage, for the hard work that we have done, for the suffering, for the tears that now are tears of joy. Smooth sailing, baby. Yeah, I feel it. We have suffered unfortunate loss. 4, foundation, stability, builder, hard work, order. You have lost something or someone irreplaceable. And the emptiness is unbearable. As you feel the weight of this loss, let it refine you, not define you. You will emerge with deeper wisdom and resilience, and I can vouch for that. Let that pain turn into power. And when you meditate and you ask for guidance and you sit in silence, and afterwards you feel the overwhelming joy of that connection, and then you just begin to cry and feel the hurt, the pain purge. Let it flow. Because after that purge, it will be renewed with new. A space available for you to feel with what you want it to be filled with. Unspoken words. Number 7 again, that 25. There's something you have left unsaid, a truth that lingers in the air, heavy and unresolved. These words must find their voice, for they carry the power to liberate you and others. And we have spoken of speaking our truth, letting our light shine, being balanced in our divine feminine and divine masculine energies. Knowing that that light protects us. And we hold the key. And it's our choice to walk through those doors. to step forward in blind faith, unknowing what's on the other side, but having faith and knowing that it will be for our own and highest good. Gaining recognition for that. Wow, there's a lot here. But we appreciate it. Thank you, Ashe. This recognition for being our higher self, carrying the torch, being strong, us against the world, the 3D, the vampire, the beast. Your higher self watches over you, a timeless aspect of your soul that knows the way. When doubt clouds your wisdom, your vision, not wisdom. Well, if it's clouding your vision, it's definitely clouding your vision. Turn inward and ask, what insight does my higher self have to offer? That is a tool you should keep forever and ever. Write it down. Make it a habit of asking yourself, going within. Being honest, facing the fears, conquering that. Because when you win over those things, no one else can win over you. Generational healing. Number 5, these changes. This adventure, adapting with the ebb and flow, finding freedom and spiritual evolution. Miraculous luck, always on our side. Cutting these ties, breaking these chains, breaking these curses. Number 6, a nurturer family, taking the responsibility, being of service, gaining that bird's eye view, soaring, breaking it for yourself and for others. Not all connections are meant to last. Some bonds become chains, holding you back from the life you are destined to live. It's time to cut the ties that no longer serve you. And a lot of us have already, and it's time for those who have not to do so or perish. You see that chain, how heavy it looks, how much of a burden it would be for this eagle to carry it, maintain it. As it gets closer to the fire, closer to source, that metal's gonna get hot. What are you gonna do? Keep holding on to that hot flame, that torch that you're holding in your hand that is not shining bright but burning you. When you can be limitless. Cut the unfortunate losses, cut those ties, heal the generational lineage by healing your higher and becoming more of your higher self, more connected. Being your highest self. This is a miraculous thing. I wouldn't call it luck. A problem solved in reverse. The fog of uncertainty has lifted. Revealing the solution you've been looking for, with clarity comes the release of an energetic blockage, allowing you to take action with confidence. When you have unresolved problems, when you don't speak your truth, breaking the cycles, healing the wounds, cutting the ties, that gamble turns into a problem. Those that are not accepting the roll of the dice of being called, because a lot are chosen, but not very many are accepting the actual call. They like to put on a costume. There's a problem that's still foggy. There's something still in the air. What is this that we need to know? Accountability. 22. This is a number 2. 222. Peace. Making peace. They have to make peace. Speak their truth. Balance the duality. Remain sensitive. Cooperate and be diplomatic. Accountability begins with the willingness to look honestly at yourself. Without excuses, without ego. What you see may be uncomfortable, but it's the very truth that will set you free. A lot of people are in an 8 of Swords energy, covering their eyes, choosing to be blind. They hear things and then it just goes right out their head like it doesn't exist. And then they say, pray for me. Why pray for you when you're not praying for yourself? Because if you're praying for yourself and you're not getting answers, something ain't right. Accountability. Let's see. We'll get some tarot and see what else it is deeper into these energies, which I am loving. This is a very good message. These are golden gems, and I know for a fact, because this is the path that I am on and staying on, no matter who tries to knock me off. I am many things, but being a knockoff ain't one. Let's see. Why is problem solved in reverse under this gamble? Somebody took a gamble and now they have unresolved issues. They want to have something to say in the energy. Page. I'm sorry. I apologize. This Page of Wands is blocked. Blocked at that doorway, number 11. 2 pillars. They have not met the challenge of the duality thing on this adventure. What they found to be exciting, and they were fearless and cheerful about it. Wasn't shy about who they told about their dirty little deeds, because they had to gain some partners. Yeah. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's up with this page? Trying to find balance. Thank you, ancestors, for the confirmation immediately. How are they trying to find balance, Holy Spirit, Divine Creator? How are they trying? Okay. They want fulfillment. Then they will feel complete. They will feel a happy ending. And that is the truth. What is this completion? What is this that's still floating in the air that will make them happy? Oh, to change the will, because they're not happy about what is fated. They want to change fate. They want to hold on to control, and they can't. And they ain't. It will be pried out of your hands. So mote it be. They're sitting in tears because their magic didn't work, and you're not accepting offers from the devil. The devil. And the devil is heartbroken by you. Who cares? Isn't sorrow your thing? Isn't the loss and grief and thief of things your thing? Sadness and grief, separation, isn't that all what you're about? So what's up with this devil that's heartbroken? What is it we need to know? They thought they had a lot of options. They were having a lot of choices, people, places, and things that they could grab at. They had themselves in their own illusion. Now they're in search of purpose. What am I going to do? Man, you got the devil in tears, trying to figure out what they going to do, because the truth is being seen loud and clear. Your joy, your happiness, your success, your recognition, they don't like that. I don't think they like your authority either. This may be someone of a higher authority over others. They're used to having control over a social group, having the knowledge, educating them on conformity. What is this light that's being shed on this devil, this truth? Oh, maybe a Queen of Pentacles? What about this Queen of Pentacles and this devil energy the light is being shed upon? They're in need of some energy. They're in need because they're still trying to find balance. They need to make a breakthrough, but they need some funds. They need some energy. They need some blood. But the temperance angel is here to bring that balance, to bring that peace. What about this breakthrough? Oh, your harvest, your financial independence, and how you're rooted, you're grounded. You're reaping the benefits of all the work that you have put in. And this has caused a conflict of those that were working behind the scenes that thought they had many options. Now they're in need of your giving, your care, your nurturing. Seeing how you sit independently, creating and gaining abundance, living luxuriously. That does not mean you have a golden toilet to be living happy and luxuriously. You don't have to be in a 5-star hotel. These are all things. How is your state of mind? Do you have the food you like to eat? Are they feeding your mind and your body? You have clean water. You have whatever you want at your fingertips. All you have to do is order. This is causing a great problem for others and their illusions. Because remember, the spell work didn't spell. It didn't work. You did not accept. They wanted to change fate. You didn't accept the offer from this devil who thought they had many options. Instead, these things are being highlighted, revealed by a Queen of Pentacles that they want to give to them. But there's been a breakthrough. You're living lavishly, lovingly, comfortably, abundantly. Did I say that? In peace. While they were trying to create these illusions in this group, these flying monkeys that gathered together with this devil they call a hierophant, a teacher. They were only followers. Yeah, this group was making plans behind the scenes against this empress for her happiness, her abundance, her joy, everything, her life, her world, her energy, the breath that she breathes. So what's going to happen about this empress? This hangman wanted to fall in reverse. This empress has avoided being sacrificed. And these beings, these energies that have been working behind the scenes as a group have to surrender. But they're being seen for their tricks and lies and their schemes. Everything's being seen. How they wanted to stagnate her with an emperor. They wanted to gain a victory with a partnership for this harvest, for this abundance. They refuse to take accountability. So they keep coming in with these small offerings, trying to gain the energy, the abundance, the destiny of another. A group of men, possibly, that like to swipe their swords and wands together and do magic. Wanted to stop an empress's forward movement and take what she has harvested, what she has been creating. And that just won't do. Not at all, not at all, not at all. But you will get sucker punched in the face. Watch them doors. Because they see you rising to a new phase. How your love is still burning. You're anew, rekindled. A new mind. And you've rised from the ashes. They didn't think that was going to happen because How could it be all these men against one little old you, a female? But they didn't see who you are. But now that's being revealed. It's out in the open. It is what it is. A bunch of cockamamie wannabe fools coming after a female, calling themselves men. They're all nothing but total drama. What about this group? What do we need to know about the group? They've been cut down. You or them giving the silent treatment. Oh, this group is giving the silent treatment to this promiscuous emperor that's now in resentment of their karmic ways and their karmic relationships, causing turmoil. Now having to see a different perception of how this cookie is crumbling. Because the record is being set straight. And they hate nothing about you because you've done nothing. They took a chance. And because you kept a straight face and you didn't fall for the tricks, you didn't show your hand at the gamble that they took. They sent in this emperor to give you a breadcrumb. Now they're dealing with anger management because their life is destroyed fucking with you. Now they want to have a union, an everlasting love. Still trying to pretend being a copycat because they're not of royal blood. They don't like that they've been kicked to the curb, but they've been blocked. You know your self-worth, your value. You've taken the time to heal. You've done the shadow work. And you still check yourself when you need to. Which should be an everyday thing. You should always check in with yourself. And give yourself appreciation. What else we need to know about this emperor? They're sad and bitter, missing you, thinking about you, and uncertain of what lies for them, and they damn for sure don't know what's going on with you, and they are out of time. You've been progressing, taking this time to heal. Your abundance is growing. You have a positive mindset. You're manifesting because you give gratitude. The police are now involved and they are falling to pieces because they cannot fix this. They can't rebuild what they've broken. They still won't take accountability. That's what I have for you in the energy right now. Peace.